Hey there guys, I'm back to another game review. Today we're taking a look at the first part of Lost Records Bloom in Rage, created by Don't Nod, the original developers behind Life is Strange. This is a brand new series set in its own universe. We follow a group of girls on summer break during the mid-90s. In the small town called Velvet Cove, they go on adventures before a mystery starts to cloud the town. As we travel back and forth between the past and present, we try to make sense of what happened nearly 30 years ago. Looking to recapture the spirit of the first Life is Strange game, Lost Records Bloom in Rage is a fantastic jumping off point for this new series. All the girls are extremely likable as they try to figure out their lives as 16 to 17-year-olds. What happens in the town does take a while to get going, but the ending has me excited for what's up next. Is Lost Records Bloom in Rage Tape 1 worth $40? Let's talk about it. And no spoilers.
The game has us play as Swan, a socially awkward girl who's super into movies and filmography. She doesn't have any friends until Autumn, Nora, and Kat come along. Before moving to Canada, Swan is going to make the best of her time with them. Keeping the story set during the mid-90s is such a fantastic idea because summers in small towns like this definitely have a vibe. Video rental stores, payphones, getting ice cream, these are all activities kids would do back in the day. The setting of Lost Records Bloom in Rage is almost perfect. I love that we play as Swan because her character is the perfect setup to pick and choose dialogue options. She's very reserved when we first meet her, but you can make her more courageous or outgoing as you keep playing. Interacting with the other girls are great and have distinct personalities. Autumn seems to be the most normal one out of the bunch, having a summer job and only getting into trouble when she follows the group. Nora is like the typical punk rock delinquent where she hates following the rules but is a lovable personality amongst her friends. Kat is a weird character, but in the best way possible. It's kind of hard to get a read on her, but she has the most established backstory with her family having a strong presence in the town. It's nice to see these girls become really close friends, even if it takes a while for the story to get going. The writing is so good, including the cringe, and I honestly love it. With the younger cast, it's ridiculous fun that makes Lost Records Bloom in Rage more in line with the game's vision. Traveling to the present to see how the other girls are doing is great because you can see how much they've changed. In addition, you could rewrite history because what happened in the past is all based on memory. Also, the difference of keeping the present in first person while the past in third is such a fantastic idea. It makes reminiscing feel more intimate, like we're reliving their childhood memories with them while traveling back in time seems so far away. As you let characters talk, you can butt in with your own dialogue options. Sometimes it might be best for you to wait for the characters to keep talking for as long as possible because new options will appear. So instead of picking the first option you see, wait for the conversation to drag on a bit to see where it goes. Nearly every choice matters in building your friendship with these girls. Yes, even when you're just walking around with them. Saying nothing is also an option, but won't progress the relationships. The biggest part about the gameplay is filming your surroundings. At first, it's capturing nature, but once the girls get involved, you can make videos about them too. I have never been this engaged with a graphic adventures gameplay before because taking videos is genuinely fun. Capturing the clips is the first part, but watching the finished product gives you extra insight into Swan's thoughts. You can also edit the clips in whatever order you want them in. It's a lot more interactive than Max's Polaroids from Life is Strange because there's multiple steps to getting the most out of these collectibles. You don't want to stay in camera mode at all times though because you can miss out on interactable objects in the world. When you pick up one of these objects, a sound will play associated with them when you're looking at them, like a bottle of pills. You can hear the pills rattle around inside. Small details like this show that Don't Nod went all out in the presentation, and it's true, the visuals are the best from any Don't Nod production for a graphic adventure game. The environments are colorful and very detailed, character models are also impressive, texture pop-in is noticeable when switching to a new scene, and lip syncing could have been better, but that's just part of the Don't Nod charm, right? This isn't a jab against the voice actors because they all bring their characters to life in more ways than one, but when they're interacting with each other, I can't help but feel like they're all in different rooms. Like none of them recorded their lines together because the tone and direction during certain scenes feels off. I noticed this instantly when we met the other girls, and it didn't bother me for the rest of the game, but it is noticeable at times.
Obviously, this is only part 1 of 2, but so far, Lost Records Bloom in Rage is a great time. The gameplay of choosing dialogue options has never been more interactive, dynamically changing as the conversation goes on. Also, filming home videos as a collectible is genius, an added layer to the overall gameplay. My only complaint is the story takes a while to get going, building and fleshing out these characters, but I'm confident part 2 is going to have some insane twists now that the groundwork is done. If you like graphic adventure, story-driven games, Lost Records Bloom in Rage is one you do not want to miss. Totally worth $40 for an 8-hour story right now. Part 2 will likely be the same, but we'll find out on April 15th. And yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want more videos like this, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I put new videos up on Saturdays. Follow me on social media at TV Sonic Gaming. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, pretty much everything. And you can check out my podcast called the Travis and Damien Podcast. We talk about games, movies, and anime every other week. We talked about Lost Records Bloom in Rage Tape 1 on episode 158, so stay tuned for our discussion on Tape 2. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video once again. I hope to see you guys next time for more videos.